This is the second
Any
episode.
question?
This is the second episode, yeah.
I'm asking you it.
Well, you can ask the cameras, like, unless you want me to do it, but you roll, mate. We got 20 minutes.
Okay, question. What is the definition of success?
Hello everybody, my name is Steve Clayton and welcome to the second episode of the TGIT show. We've peaked early. If you don't know who this guy is, man, unbelievable. Mr. Isaac Moody, thanks so much for coming along. Absolutely pleasure. The audience that have seen the first episode know that this show is all about mindset, skill set, all the necessary stuff to make it big in your career, in your profession, in your business. And part of it was I'd love to do interviews. So to get the caliber of yourself on the second episode is amazing. Mr. Isaac Moody, quick bio, the owner of the most amazing, would you say Australia's best and most luxurious wedding venue?
Look, we'd definitely say that, actually, and a lot of other things, but it's the Gabonbar Homestead, and it's a whole lot of fun up there. We've got wedding planners and a beautiful venue, and we host weddings from all over Australia and around the world.
Man, that's awesome. Gingy, we'll link up that. We'll link up Gabonbar, done. And tell me, what I know that you dabble in a few other things as well outside of Gabonbar. Do you want to tell us a little bit of other things that take up your time?
Well, I've been in business for just coming on 4 years now, having spent a lot of time in the not-for-profit sector, doing festivals and a whole lot of stuff all over the place, and then jumped into business. Gabonbar Homestead was my first, and then we've branched out into a few other interests, and looking at acquiring more businesses, but I'm really loving the journey. We've got a motto, we call it the Pre-Think Group, my group of companies. It's all about setting people up for success. That's what we're passionate about, is setting people up for success in what they do and also in their life.
So it's fair to say that you're in the market for some businesses?
Absolutely. So always looking to acquire different businesses.
You also sell some businesses? Comment
Habitat,
below.
Yeah, Habitat for sale.
Mate, anything's for sale at the right price.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's fantastic. So take me back before the Gabonbar days. Take me back to the time when you... take me back to the very, very early days of Gabonbar, because I'd imagine it was big risk at the time, new venture for you. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, sure. I think big opportunities come from big risk. I left being an employed person with the security of getting that weekly paycheck every week and knowing that you could feed the family. I had a couple of kids then, and still got those couple of kids. But
That's a good,
we didn't get rid of them.
Yeah, nice.
I've just added to them.
That's the definition of success.
Fifth on the way. It could be part of the definition of success.
Yeah.
So that's all good. But anyway, so we really took that risk. It was a family decision, myself and Mel together, and started doing some consulting work, didn't know where the income was coming from. But I think sometimes you've got to take a bit of a risk and jump off a cliff, so to speak, to see opportunity. Some people wait around for the opportunity to come before they let go of it, and I've always been inspired by you, Steve, with doing that. I think you jumped off a cliff, went out there, did your thing, and opportunities come then. And that was very much a case for me. I didn't know about this beautiful 150-year-old estate and homestead until I was many months into not having a job, and then to really have no money in the bank and to sign a very substantial 20-year lease on a venue that was meant to be a wedding venue, but at the time didn't even have a kitchen or toilets, and it was all a bit overgrown and not painted. It was a huge risk, but we jumped in, threw everything out, it worked some insane hours, and we've built it into a busiest destination wedding venue in Queensland, employing about 50 staff now, in magazines all over the place. So, it's good when things come off. I don't think the things you always risk always come off, but it's worth having a go, and I'm looking forward to doing it all over again.
So that's insane. So you jumped into this venture, no money in the bank, backed yourself against the wall massively, signed a 20-year lease. Talk us through that. Were you petrified? Were you packing it? How was Mel handling this?
Yeah,
Tell us a little bit about it.
I think thinking back to it, it was absolutely crazy. And, I'm not sure I'd have the guts to do it again, to be honest, to that level. I'll probably hedge my bets a little bit more now. But so, you get these. A friend of mine calls them defining moments in your life, and I think we all have defining moments, and we can look back and go, well, we just took that risk. We just jumped off the cliff, did that thing we're passionate about, and it's been a defining moment that sets you up for the rest of your life. And I think that's what it was. I'm not sure how many defining moments we all get in our lives. I think there's probably only a handful like that. For me, it was definitely being unemployed, having worked reasonably successfully as a CEO, getting a bank check every week. There's a lot of security in being employed, but to jump out on your own, as you know, and do your own thing, and then employ staff. But you can't substitute hard work either. So big risk, big lot of work. I was the cleaner at my venue. I was the waiter. I was the gardener. You do everything initially, but it pays off.
That's insane. I can't help but smile because that's just like, to me, absolutely gives me a buzz. Massive risk, massive reward, and a whole lot of hard work. So that's really cool. So tell me about, where you are now. Where is the amazing Mr. Moody? Where are you going? What's next? What's the next 12 months looking like for you?
Well, one of the things that I've tried to do is surround myself by people who can help give me some strategic direction. And surprisingly, I use accountants for a bit of that, and they keep me. Sounds a bit funny because most accountants are just interested in numbers, but they act as a bit of a board for me, and help with some strategic direction. So I like to do 1,000 things at once and go off in a whole lot of different directions. So trying to focus down. And just purchased a business this week actually, and I've got a few others on the run.
Congrats!
So it's going to be
fantastic.
Good. So it's small and a small commercial cleaning business that people would normally not think of buying, but I think we've got opportunity to take it around to Australia. So I think watch your space. It's going to be pretty exciting.
I'm excited for it. We'll get you back TGI episode 50, 55. And then you'll have another few under your belt.
You just wait, mate, and we'll be getting you in to get all our sales team up to scratch. And,
that's perfect.
That's the other part of our success at Gavin Bar. We knew when to get in the good people, and our sales. Have I told you this? What happened with our sales? Well, look, did some training with you at the beginning of the year with wedding planners and people in our sales team, and they're involved in the sort of pipeline of sales all the way through with our clients. Anyway, this year we're up 70% in bookings, forward bookings. So, mate, thank you. I should shake your hand.
Mate, thank you. That's
Mr.
amazing.
Clayton. So,
mate,
that's
great.
Insane. Great to know the right people and surround yourself with people who can really input into not only your life but your business.
Yeah, ditto. And I think that's a big takeaway for people watching right now is surrounding yourself with the right people. So, a lot of respect for you in that regard. Now, what I also respect about you, Mr. Moody, is. Here's the thing, guys, just so you know how this all came about. I sent you a text at 2:30. We're shooting now at 4:30. Busiest man ever, amazing. Where are you going tomorrow?
Well, I'm going to Africa tomorrow, actually. So this is my last engagement before heading to Africa. Because I'm spending a bit of time with my wife before I go in the morning.
Nice.
But yeah, off to Ethiopia and Uganda. I'm taking my 9-year-old girl. The motto of Prethink Group is to set people up for success. I think one of the ways that you can be successful is to think about others and contribute to the world around you more than just thinking about ourselves. So I'm always challenged on that, and I'm going over with Compassion Australia to see their incredible work they do there. But I'm taking a gift over. Everybody in our business has the opportunity to sponsor a child through Compassion. And I'm visiting one of the children that is sponsored through our business.
That's amazing.
A guy called Caleb, who's one of our bar managers there, sponsors a little boy in Uganda. I'm going to visit his home where he lives, see the Compassion Project and the village and everything that he's from. But all my staff have put in money to buy groceries. Probably will do it for the year, I think. And
that's awesome.
So I can't wait to go over and say, hey, this is from a bunch of great people in Australia who really care about you over there. And business is more about, it's, if you're just out there just to make money, I've found it often you don't achieve it. But if you're out there to follow your passions, to do things properly, to do what you believe in, and to think about the world being a bigger place that you can contribute in, and everything else falls into place, including the profit. So I'm really delighted to do this on behalf of one of my businesses. Can't wait, to be honest. It's going to be a game changer for my little 9-year-old girl. So here we are setting up. a young boy who I think is 11 years old in a Ugandan village. Hopefully we'll be setting him up for success as well.
That's amazing. Hashtag think big. Hey, this is the end of the segment.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll with this, Gingy. It's going to be called the Fast Five.
Yep.
5 questions that I've been burning to ask you, and this is probably the right setting because get a bit of insight for all of you here. So, question 1 of the Fast Five. Finish this sentence. I'm the most happiest when.
Other people are succeeding.
Oh, nailed it. Question 2. If you could impart one piece of wisdom to your kids, what would it be?
Ooh. Think big.
Nice one. Hashtag think big 2 times. You're nailing this. Question 3. Here's an interesting one. I really want to get inside your brain here. If you lost everything tomorrow, like all your businesses, all of your real estate, the whole lot, if you lost a lot tomorrow, what would be your step 1?
I think I'd go out to a coffee shop and ring everyone I know and say, hey, what's next?
Using that network?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Totally. So I think I'd go to a coffee shop, call everyone I know, catch up with people, suss out opportunity and start again. I mean, it's 4 years ago. I had nothing. I'd be happy to be there again tomorrow. It's probably a bit more exciting than when you built it all up. So, I think, just on that note, so a quick answer, but one thing I have learned is that people are the greatest asset, and it's the people in your life, and the people you employ, and the people around you, and your family, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But people are your best asset, not your business equity or your product. So you don't lose that, do you, if you go under? So.
Boom. That is a knowledge bomb. That's wisdom right there. Hey, I'm curious, do you have a morning ritual? And if so, what is it?
Yeah, sure. Well, I'm a bit of a political junkie, so I tend to wake up and read a few political blogs. I do that. I try and get up and make my wife a cup of tea.
Nice one.
We're doing breakfast and we do a little family time as well.
Good.
And that's special and gets us going for the day.
Fantastic. And question 5. This show is all about being thankful for the now, like the present, eliminating this thank God it's Friday, I hate Monday mentality, right?
Yeah.
So what is it that you're thankful for today?
I'm most thankful for great people. And great people can do great things, and I'm stoked. I mean, I just bought this new business, and the only reason I bought it because I found a great manager to work in it.
Yeah.
And so I always look for people before I look for opportunities, and I'm just stoked. I've got a great manager at Gumbar Homestead. I've got great people managing my property. It's great people around you. I appreciate my accountants. I appreciate friends. So really, really thankful for great people.
Man, that is fantastic. You guys heard it here first. Isaac Moody, CEO, Gumbar Homestead, Pre-Think Group, the whole lot. He's kicking goals off to Ethiopia tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for your time. And we want to finish this off. What's your definition of success?
I think success is seeing other people succeed. That's my definition of success anyway.
That's cool. Thank you so much, mate. I really, really appreciate your time. Where can people follow you if they want to get involved and want to reach out? Is there any way that they can follow you or follow your businesses?
Yeah, absolutely. Pre-Think Group. That's P-R-E-T-H-I-N-K Group, GROUP.com.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And guys, remember, forget this whole thank God it's Friday because thank God it's today. Thanks, Isaac. Appreciate it, mate.
Good man.
Done.